Welcome to a very special part of the world. This is Portrush in Northern Ireland. Holiday destination for some, but for many, this is the home of the Open. And thanks to Paul McGinley, we're about to enjoy everything Royal Portrush has to offer.
Well, Chris, welcome to one of my favourite golf courses anywhere in the world.
The very famous Royal Portrush.
Ever since I saw this place first in the late 1980s, I fell in love with it. I admire it more now than I've ever done before, but it's also probably the prettiest site for a links golf course that I know anywhere in the British Isles.
So, we are going to be playing every single hole for a change.
We're playing every hole, and as a little treat to you, I've enlisted a couple of friends to come and play. One of them is a former Open champion.
Oh, great.
So,
James Nesbitt.
I tell you what, that is a tapping. Why have you not got that?
Oh, no, don't go left.
now we got a problem.
Stupid game.
There's a big, horrible bunker over there, Chris, which we may end up in.
Your golf's going to get better as the day goes on. We've got a low base to start with.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
It's our final day on this amazing piece of land. Paul McGinley leads the way. He's on the 14th, a tough par 4.
All right, Chris, time to thread the needle between the two bunkers.
Yeah.
Plenty room up there. Pick a spot and off you go.
It's not a long par 4, is it?
It's not a long par 4, but you got to be hitting the fairway for a start. Really good green design here with runoffs all around it. But let's get on the fairway first. First things first.
Okay.
Thread the needle. I like those little low shots you're playing today, by the way. How about one of those again?
You need the skimmers.
Yeah, how about one of those again?
I don't think I've got it with my
Use
drive.
the ground. Yeah, you do. Same thing. Get the flight down. Keep on top of it. Oh, look at you. Oh, we're going to make a golfer of you yet.
Better than a TV presenter. Yeah, good shot. Everybody talks about links golfers, right? It is a unique experience playing on links golfers. Who are the best players you've played with? Links players.
I mean, Watson has got to be up there with all the Open championships
Yeah.
that he's won. And he tumbled the ball, as he called it himself. What I'm trying to get you to do here, tumble it down the fairway rather than pop it in the air.
Yeah.
Good attitude, great short game. But great links player. I put Darren in there.
Darren Clarke?
Yeah, always been, because he's got that kind of three-quarter sawed-off driven shot, and you can flight the ball different ways. You know, you got to be creative, you got to be instinctive. Shane Lowry, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him win another.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Another one, yeah. Rory's had some good performances on links courses, but hasn't got over the line on it. John Rahm has won a couple of Irish Opens, both on links courses. I think in time he's going to win Open championships, there's no doubt. I think he's got the really good, again, he drives it. He doesn't pop it, he drives it. I love to see guys who flight the ball that way. I think that plays into the style of golf you need to play on these links courses.
I noticed my name wasn't mentioned there.
Nope, and it won't be either. What club have you got?
150, I've got 7.
Oh, no, Chris.
6,
No.
5.
We're taking it out of the air. We're looking for control today. Right? Leave
Just
your ego
like-
behind with what
Just
club
like
it is.
Tom Watson.
Forget about the number. Look at the flight you want to hit, and then pick the club for the flight. Three-quarter. Keep the speed out of it, but you've got to make sure coming through the ball that you're holding the face.
Don't close
Okay?
it.
If it's easy when you get on top of it to roll it and let it go left. We don't want that. So you want to hold it so it's driven in nice and low. Tommy Fleetwood style.
Something like this.
There you go. There's another good links player.
Oh, Tommy.
Oh, Chris Hollins. Oh my God, what a shot. What
my
a beautiful
God.
shot. Huh?
Can you play with me all the time? Shot. Good shot. Got a bit unlucky there. Never mind.
All right, Chris, this is going to test you. Aim a little bit further left. Get that face wide open. Aim further left.
Okay.
more open, more open.
Oh my
more,
God.
More, yeah, more. Now wait on the left side, hit down on it.
Oh no. It's coming back.
Second serve.
Second serve, right, a bit more.
This one's tougher because it's set down on you.
Right, this will be it. Get up! Well, at least it's not on camera and millions of people watching this. This is good.
There you go. Beauty that time.
No one saw the others, right?
No, we'll cut the other two out, don't worry.
Get in. Get in! Shot.
Handy four. I love the green design here, Chris. I love the way the green folds off on the sides. So even though the green is this size, the playability is only this size.
Yeah.
That's great course design.
Yeah, you may like it, but I ended up in the bunker.
Well,
I thought I
did
hit a
too.
great shot.
I was on the green at one stage and come down here.
Yeah, your short game's
The
better.
key is you can't miss it left.
Now you tell me. Ouch, that was tough to take. I need my spirits lifting. No one better to do that than Jimmy Nesbitt, who's turning for home on the 10th. So halfway house behind us.
Yeah.
We've had our, what was the soup?
Curried parsnip.
Needed that,
Yeah.
because it's a bit fresh.
Yeah. I just hope the wind's not coming. The wind is coming in this
It
direction.
is slightly,
I'll keep well ahead of you now.
This is the 10th.
This is the 10th, yeah, dogleg right. It's always hard to know if you hit driver here because you could be quite long here actually.
Yeah.
But sort of just over the stone.
Oh, I see, the white stone
White
there.
stone there, yeah. But it's horrible right. So kind of, but
Messy right, and so you want a bit of a fade.
yeah. Yeah, just a bit though, okay.
Okay, I fancy your chances here. This is right up your alley.
It's gonna go right up Lee, our cameraman's alley here if he doesn't move. Okay. That is perfect.
Oh my God, that's perfect. Great shot.
Might have run on a wee bit, but oh, got through that.
You don't want that one back. Over the stone, yeah?
Aye, I'm a wee bit left, but I should come down to the right a bit.
That's good. Over the stone, but don't go right.
If that makes it, that's good.
That's a good strike.
I think that's magic.
A little bit right.
But it should, I mean, it opens up there, but it should be all right.
Okay, we'll
If
see.
it's good, it's really good. If it's bad, see
Well,
you
you
later.
know, I've always got a dodgy second in me.
I did see that. Yeah. I'm rather happy with that.
So obviously you just failed to become a professional golfer.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Travesty.
it was that or football or acting.
So how did you get into acting?
Well, I grew up in the country. My father was the principal of a very
Yeah.
small school. Like, there was only 40 in the school. But we were quite a musical family, and I sang a lot. In fact, the first thing I was on stage, I won the under-5 singing competition at Butlins, singing the theme to Z Cars, Johnny Toddy Took a Notion. But then we moved to Coleraine, and I was quite sporty, and I was playing rugby one day.
Yeah.
And I was about 13, and my father grabbed me at the end of the match off the pitch, took me to the Riverside Theatre in Coleraine, which I'd never been in.
Yeah.
Said, oh, they're auditioning for Oliver. There was a professional company there,
Yeah.
and they were auditioning local kids for Oliver. So I went. I was a bit late, but we found the director, and he said, okay, you can audition. And I sang the whole of Bohemian Rhapsody in its entirety.
Really? You have
And
to do that in the bar later.
and I played the Artful Dodger.
Yeah.
Still
I
doing
can
it.
see that. I'm going to say I can see that.
And then I started a French degree at Ulster University. But I packed in, I kind of started acting professionally when I was there, and then I packed in the degree and said to my parents, I want to be an actor. I went to drama school, Royal Central School of Speech and Drama. Olivier Dench Nesbit. That's all you've got to know about that. And then I just worked. I don't know, it just became my job, and it took me an awful long time to think, oh, this is what I do for a living. I had a director I used to work with, and he used to say, the next job is your first job, the next job is your first job, and I thought that was such a good kind of mantra that I've sort of held to and adhered to over the years, you know.
A bit like golf.
Yeah.
Next shot is the most important shot. Forget
Exactly.
the last 7.
Yeah.
The next one. Oh, come on.
Come off that.
That was a nice strike.
Nice
as well.
strike too, yeah.
Take advantage, Chris.
Oh, great drive. Interesting to see where you're thinking of landing this.
You've been watching Paul McGinley, haven't you? So left of the flag, yeah?
Yeah. If that's the right distance, it's good. Oh, yeah, wee bit.
Oh, that went miles, didn't it?
Yeah.
As approach shots go, they were pretty rubbish.
I know. I just hit mine.
I fancy more mine than yours.
This is a disaster. Oh, James!
Get up!
I mean, don't decelerate. Stupid game. Sick.
I love it. I know when you get angry now, it's James!
I say, I know I'm in trouble with. I know I'm in trouble with my agent when she says, "Hello, James."
You frightened the life out of me with you, James. I have to say, you're still not in much better position, really.
No.
Up and down, right to left.
Yeah, no, it's tricky. Nice read. Nice read. Yeah.
That's not even in the frame. Why has he not come down from the right?
Right, well, the sponsors have just withdrawn.
Oh,
Crowds leaving in their thousands.
I'm definitely not making the cut.
Turn. Turn!
Yeah, you laughed at me.
There's something wrong with that. How is that not turned?
Well, I read the last one so well. Right to left.
Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Oh! Tell you what, Hans, that's
And that's how to get a par.
very annoying. Yeah,
That
no,
is
you
annoying.
played that textbook.
What awful.
Nice
I'm sorry
putt.
to have beaten you with that one, but
Nice putt.
thanks, mate.
This is it, the last hole, the 18th. Play it well and you can win the Open Championship. Play it badly and the dream is gone. No one better to guide us through it than Darren Clarke.
18th.
Nice place to have a seat.
Oh, yeah, just wait for the fairway to clear.
Yeah.
Look, I've had fun this series.
Yes.
It's been brilliant. But when we play this hole, I want to play it in the mind of an Open champion. What was going through your mind when you won it?
You know, I just played so nicely, and I was with Dr. Bob Rotella working with him, the mentor coach, and he was with me on the putting green just before I went to the first tee and going out leading, and we'd spoken a lot and we'd worked a lot that week, and I said, you know, Doc, if I give my attitude as good as it is, it doesn't make any difference whether I win or not, which is stupid, because of course I was desperate to win,
Yeah.
but my mindset, I never got ahead of myself. I was perfectly prepared to go out there and play as good as whatever I could and see where it got me at the end of it. And I didn't look at a scoreboard until I got to walking off the 16th green. I had no idea
Right,
where I was.
I'm going to get to that in a minute because this is my Open Championship, right? This is my 18th.
Yeah.
What have I got on this hole?
You've got a pretty tough tee shot. You want to get left, but out of bounds left.
Right.
You don't want to go right because there's two massive big bunkers up the right.
Okay.
And then if you play short of those bunkers on the right, then you've got a blind second shot up over hills to get onto the green, which you don't really want either. So you've almost got to challenge the left-hand side and try and get in that little alleyway down there, and then go through. You have a straight view up the green from there. Green's pretty tough down the left-hand side. They'll have the rough really high. I would imagine the roll off down the left-hand side. But you know, I know this hole so well, and the last time the Open was here, I conspired to make 7 to miss the cut by 1 or 2. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I did, but I hit driver and I hit it in that right-hand bunker in the fairway there, and took a couple to get out and hit it up, and then 3 putted the green to make a nice 7.
Now, I've been in a professional sense when you've come off, let's say disappointed.
Yeah.
You were not happy. funny.
Oh, steam was coming out of my ears. It was a mixture of steam, anger, and I could have cried. I could have actually cried because it meant so much to me.
We've got to let this go. We've
No.
got to let this positive mental attitude here. Not right, not left.
No.
And let's enjoy this hole.
We will.
And I'm going to get in the mind of an Open champion.
Alrighty.
Come on.
So I'm going to try and hit it down. There's a gate down there in the distance,
yeah.
and there's a telegraph pole right in the middle of that gate. I'm trying to aim at that telegraph pole, Chris, and hit it down there, which keeps me left to those bunkers, and not enough club with my hybrid here just to hit it out of bounds. So playing a percentage shot down the left. Something like that.
Getting annoying now, but that's perfect, isn't it?
It should be.
Shot.
There it is, middle of the fairway.
I've gone
Do the
with,
same as that, Chris.
I've gone with driver, which I think,
Yeah, it might be a little bit much, but you know,
hey, I'm leading the Open by 3.
there you go. You can afford to. Just don't hit it right. And don't hit it left.
So, you're in my mind.
There you go. Good swing, Chris. Oh, get in the ground quickly. Get in the ground quickly. Oh, oh. I think the rough might have just saved you from going out of bounds. Imagine you had a 3-shot lead in the Open and you whip it out of bounds.
throwing it away
The choke
here.
of chokes.
So come on then, take me back to the Open, right? Did you feel any different to all the other tournaments you played or majors you played?
No, I was comfortable, you know. Obviously I was a little bit younger than I am now, but old in terms of expectancy when you win your first major or whatever. But I've been through it all before. One of the hardest things in our sport is to accept it. And links, especially links golf, you're going to get bad bounces as well as good bounces. And if you get frustrated and annoyed about it, which I've always struggled with, you know, it leads to more frustration, which leads to bogeys and stuff. That particular week, it didn't bother me whether it got good breaks or bad breaks. I just went and found it and got it again. Dr. Bob Rotella helped me a lot with my mental attitude that week. And I was very accepting, should we say. And because of that, I was able to get out of my own way, which again is another golf cliche or whatever. All I was trying to do was the best I possibly could in every shot. The Open was always my dream.
So 188.
188, little 5-iron. Keep it a little bit right of the flag if you can. There's a big runoff down left there.
Okay.
Not too far right because there's a dirty big bunker up there, but it's downwind, so aim at about 20, 30 feet right of the flag. Hang on there, stay straight, stay straight.
Stay steady.
Stay straight. Oh, you got lucky, it stayed up. I think it stayed up. Just over the back. If you'd listened to your caddy who told you to hit 6-iron in the first place, you'd have been perfect. Just downwind, coming out of the rough links, the ball's going to release a little bit.
I should have listened to you.
Good shot.
Should have listened to you.
Yeah, you should.
I don't want it back there.
No.
So you got your second shot into the 18th. Take me back then to the Open. Second shot. Are you thinking, oh, up and down, how much do I need? Because that's what we'd be going through my mind.
You know, I stood there, hit a good tee shot, leading by 3, hit a good tee shot up the fairway, which is not very hard. It's hard to hit the 18th fairway at Royal St George's because of the severity of the slope. And I was playing with Dustin, and I was ahead of 3 shots ahead of Dustin, and he hit one, he lost it in the right rough. So I get up there, it's me to go first, and I pick out a white post 20 yards behind the green at 18 at Royal St George's, which is lined up with the left edge of the green. And I was hitting a 5-iron in there, and I hit this 5-iron, and that was my target, because right was no good, whatever, leading by 3. And I pured this 5-iron, and it just stayed on that white post and never left. And the ball finished just off the left edge of the green. Fine, no problem. I've got maybe 30 feet up over a ridge or whatever, but fine, no problem. And Dustin hit it in the front trap, so it was unlikely to make birdie from there. So I'm walking up, and you know, I've taken about 10 steps, and the people start roaring and shouting and all that sort of stuff. And I'm acknowledging everybody, thanking them, and they were very kind to me. Are you enjoying it? Yeah, even though I'm smiling, I'm thinking, have I got 3, 4, 5 or 6 putts or whatever I got? And then I got to about 10 yards short of the green, and I thought, Darren, you've got enough, you're all right. And then I walked on that 18th and I said, I'm going to achieve my dream here. I'm going to achieve my lifelong dream of winning the Open Championship.
I've got goosebumps now.
And one of the little things that you get to do as an Open champion is they've had an old print of Prestwick signed by all the Open champions over the years. Never leaves Prestwick. The only time it leaves Prestwick is to come to the Open venue to be signed by the Open champions. And I went into the R&A thing, and first question, then they said, Darren, please will you sign this print is signed by all the Open champions? And I said, where is Fred Daly's name? Because Fred Daly was, he was from up, played here and blah, blah, blah. And I found Fred's name and I signed mine just below Fred Daly's name.
Brilliant.
It was cool.
That is a brilliant story. Brilliant story.
So I've got 163 here into a slightly downwind. I've got a little 8-iron. Again,
You've
trying
got
to
about
keep
9 for it.
Yeah, I'm going to try and keep it just a little bit right to the flag. Downwind again, so it's my normal 8-iron goes 160 yards. This one, I've just got to take a little bit off it and hit it a little bit softer. Something like that. That's just a little chippy 8-iron that should bounce and kick left, sort of like that, and get up somewhere close to the hole.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Okay,
I tell you what, you've got
there
a chance. You have a chance
I know.
here.
Give me some good speed. Don't think, just do it.
Just
Feel
don't
it down
think,
there.
just do it.
Don't think. Got a chance. Got a chance. Good pot. Well done. A little bit of left to right.
Yes, never in doubt.
There we go.
Never in doubt.
There we go. Thank you, sir. Enjoyed
mate,
it.
I really
enjoyed
enjoyed
it. That was a
that.
nice morning. Thank you.
Well, you're always welcome to do
We'll
a few
do
more
another
holes
one.
with us, will you?
Maybe we'll do one of these down in Abaco. We shall see.
In the Bahamas?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear that? I want that in writing. Mate, thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Right, pint of Guinness on
Yes,
me.
sir.
I think quite safely to say that this hole today was the worst hole we played.
10th.
Oh, what were we doing?
I don't know. It's a beguiling hole, you know. It's, I mean, it should be a simple drive and then a flick onto the green. And we both drove well, actually. You hit again an absolute purder. I mean, you drove so well, and I drove pretty well. I had 120 in, but I had wind behind, so I was a wee bit between clubs. You told me to hit a wedge, but forgetting that I'm considerably stronger than you. And so I went through the back. You were about 70 yards out.
And made a Horlicks of it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then, so I had a bad chip. Terrible touch.
Putt. I had terrible putt. I mean, it was painful.
Yeah, yeah. But you actually parred it.
I
You
did
won
par
with
it,
a par,
yeah, thank goodness.
It was the most unusual par.
It was the most unsatisfactory par.
Yeah, yeah.
And the most unsatisfactory win of the day, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Still, 4's a 4.
4's a 4's a 4.
Yeah.
Look, you travel the world, you do lots of things, you're not home for a lot of time, but if there was a place you'd go and say, this is my little spot, where would it be?
Well, several places, you know. But I think if you cut me open, you would see stout from the Harbour Bar bleeding out. The Harbour Bar in Portrush, which is, it's not a secret, but it's the greatest. And it is home. It's home to people who arrive at it having never been there immediately. It makes you feel better about the world and about yourself.
Well, there's only one thing to say to that. Let's go there.
I'll gladly take you.
This is it.
Thank you, Bomber.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Jimmy.
Cheers, sir.
Enjoy.
Jimmy, cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers. Great day.
I feel like this is your place, right? I sip mine.
No, I was trying to split the G, but which is a game here. No, I've been coming here for 42 years.
42 years.
And it was just this bar, the little snug next door, and then there was a corrugated kind of iron toilet out the back. And it's, and it was sensational then, and now it's become really one of the heartbeats.
Yeah.
Not only of this area, but of the north of Ireland. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to look round. This
Yeah.
is what, I mean, I can see the odd photo of someone over there. Is that?
That is the drinking woman's George Clooney, me.
I can see you.
Well, no, I know, but there used to be quite a big sort of shrine to me there, and it's shrunk a wee bit.
Yeah.
My shrine has shrunk.
Yeah,
Say that after a
it is.
couple.
Shrine has shrunk, but it's been taken over by golf.
It's a constant reminder that this is a place to be celebrated. And also, the Guinness here is world class.
Of course.
Let's have another 5.
Let's cancel that early tee off tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
If you want to know more about where we've been and where we're going next, go to our website, golfsgreatestholes.com.